So we caught ourselves a black cat. Oh jeez!
Oh wait,
And we woke him.
we almost did until she got away again.
did she actually appear in game?
No.
You don't see her physically until the DLC.
Oh hey,
Yeah,
Cheetah's comics glasses.
Yeah,
That
and the ones that
they were.
He,
Harry Potter-esque.
so instead, I like how in this game, instead of the spider bite helping his vision, because you know spiders have 8 eyes, they have much better vision. Instead of that, they meant Peter legitimately said that he got the laser eye surgery from the Fisk Foundation.
Oh.
And this is when Fisk reveals that he actually has an implant that controls Spider-Man's eyes. Anyway.
Whoops.
Just dead.
Wouldn't that be something?
Okay,
That's some serious
so here we
what-ifs
have another.
thinking.
So here we have another stealth challenge. We're actually getting pretty close to the end of these Taskmaster challenges. There's only like 12 of them. So.
Speaking of, we did finally get our look at Taskmaster, kind of the art for him at least, and for Black Widow.
Can I say that takedown just then? I imagined seeing it like have the camera pointing at the guy with the binoculars looking out into the streets, and you just see Spider-Man behind him like pan up from left to right in the camera.
And he's like,
And
it
just seems.
By the way,
it
what
just seems
suit
funny.
is this?
This is Black Cat's suit that he actually gave us, the black suit or whatever it's called.
Oh, okay. But
This is a custom. I don't know if this is an
Honestly,
actual suit
I'm
that's the
so
game
sorry.
gave
Whenever,
us, or-
like, I can't unsee this anymore. Every time Spidey zips into one of these mooks and just kicks him in the head, all I can think now is fucking El Kabong.
oh, come on!
and
We'll see more of that later. But I'll just say, yeah. I
At
think,
least
I think
one of
this
these
is a
mooks you should just insert a fucking banjo smash sound effect or a guitar smash sound effect, kind of like that.
They bonded.
Okay, that works.
Or that, yeah.
yeah,
I'll put the string there.
Anyway, we finally got our look at Taskmaster, or at least the concept art for the Black Widow movie. And yeah, so that set photo I showed you, yes, it is confirmed. That was Taskmaster.
So he is
Cool.
going to be a Sentai villain.
I've got a lot more
Hey,
The debate
kind
club never
of.
showed for a meet today. All vanished at
I,
once.
something
club,
tells
oh,
me
that's
like the outfit might change over the course
What's
of
their
the
last
film.
known
Maybe.
location? The club president, Harold, showed up in a tourist.
Or maybe that's just an outfit that the stunt double wears.
The Brooklyn
No.
They stay in college for like days. They've been all these possessed students.
Yeah, like no, like Lee fucked them over hard.
Yeah.
I can't wait for one of them. I can't wait for one of them to just be wearing like blue face paint. It's like, yeah, today was it's finals week. I didn't want to go, so I'm just blending in. Don't tell me about it. And we're gonna go stop them because they're actually. This is actually really dangerous. They're beating up a gas truck.
Well,
That's not
to
gonna-
be fair, they are. To
I
be
like
fair,
that-
they are a means. Sorry, go ahead.
There's an open flame right fucking there.
Yeah, it should all be exploded. But to be fair, like
Get away.
what we're seeing right here makes perfect sense. I mean, they're only being used as a means to an end.
Yeah.
Okay,
But it's like-
that might be the case for some reason. Just seeing them let's hit this thing open that's clearly flammable. For some reason, I was just thinking back to that one episode of Duck Dodgers where everyone's infected with the FUD, and it's like a giant hive mind controlled by Elmer Fudd, and it's like, now that we have our army, we will finally set our plan to attack the sun.
What?
I was thinking it'd be a choir of shh, I'm hunting wabbits.
We're hunting wild.
You know, I always knew Elmer Fudd was kind of a basket case considering his speech impediment, but I didn't think it was that.
He's Elmer.
It didn't go that bad.
He's Elmer fucked up.
All right now.
Yeah. Also, I just like the idea that if we looked at that situation, we're just like, I don't see what the problem is. Just give him about 30 seconds. The problem will solve itself.
Oh
much.
God.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Fortunately,
it'll
we're
be a bit of a
Spider-Man, and we're
mess.
better than that.
Spider-Man,
What's up, man?
we just caught a sniper stalking Mayor Osborn's chief of staff.
You're just talking about it right here. You're not doing anything about it.
Wait, we got a sniper on
I'm on it.
on that guy, even though this is probably like the third one this week.
So yeah, there's a sniper we gotta stop.
By the way, if anybody remembers his other chief of staff, at least I think it could have been the deputy mayor. Yeah, they were possessed by by Mr. Negative
You're
and dies.
right.
Sniper sees me near the
That's
target,
right. He was
take
one of
the
the
shot.
freaking bomb guys. He's the one who killed freaking
Only
You ever
Kennedy.
wonder?
I
if
don't blame
anyone
him.
else-
I blame Negative.
I was about to say, you ever wonder if anyone else ever sees, like, all the civilians walking around, they see the laser sign, they're like, hey, what's that?
Yeah, not very. Let's blame. Let's say that it's. Let's say it's Spider-Man's visor that lets him see it so clearly. You could
We
probably have it
access the
plugged
perp's
in.
phone as he is falling from the building.
No pressure.
Can you please edit in the Patrick scream there?
Sniper's one Spider-Man.
Okay.
If he
I
can
already,
remember
I
it.
mean, I already put in the banjo twang from the cow earlier when they got whipped ass against each
Everybody
other.
gets their chance to make Logan work harder.
I don't think I
Yay.
have it, as far as I recall.
Well then,
Go
now's
ahead.
your time to make something up, Mike.
This is the place.
well,
it's fresh
if
in
I
my
can think of
mind.
anything, I'll let him know.
Okay.
That man is dead. We
We
broke his
talked
neck.
about this. There have been people where I'm falling from 7 stories above them, and then I pull myself to the ground so that I'm falling faster than gravity on their spine.
Oh yeah, no, it's like pay no mind to that last move. Spidey just did a non-lethal neck snap.
Now this guy is going to be the deadest man in history.
And that was a non-lethal Goomba stomp.
Okay, now
It was just
I will.
chiropractic.
I will be. I'll give him credit. What I noticed there was we didn't. Our feet didn't land on him. Our feet landed around, like on the ground, and our hands slammed his head into the ground. But that was the back of his head. And these masks are not helmets.
It was totally
That's a concussion.
non-lethal. Edelgard would be proud.
This is a concussion, at least.
Okay.
More
Or a
snipers.
broken skull.
In case you're wondering, Edelgard is a character from Fire Emblem Three Houses, which, kind of spoiler, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a big, big bitch. She's the biggest bitch.
Gotcha.
Is she also? You know, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna stop right there.
I was gonna continue the song going. Is she a bitch to all the boys and girls?
Oh,
I was
yes,
gonna say-
specifically the blue one.
I was gonna say, is she among the other ones that are constantly pestering the Smash fans? Because I'm not saying all of them are like that, but I've noticed that ever since Three Houses came up, a lot of Fire Emblem fans have been really condescending towards the Smash community.
Hey,
It's because
hey,
a lot of.
hey,
It's because a lot.
Steve,
It's because a. Go
Steve,
ahead.
guess what? I'm a Fire Emblem fan.
Well,
and I
not
also said not
all-
all of them are like that.
Oh, by the way, it's a hostage situation. We have to take out the people without being
Oh,
detected.
damn.
Otherwise, they're going to gun down everybody. I will say that it's a. I would say that it's. I would say it's more or less. At one point, I would say it's more of a. I'll say it's probably more of a vengeance kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
what I was
because-
thinking,
It's
like,
because
'cause-
Smash fans have always been so upset at Fire Emblem fans for taking all of the good slots.
Yeah.
Corrin.
Well,
Which, okay,
Well, it's
I
like-
will say, I actually do want the Fire Emblem Three Houses lords in the next Smash. Because, do you want to know why? They're the only lords in the damn series that don't use fucking swords!
But yeah, just in general, I'm just like, you're looking at it and you're like, really? Can you tell me anything from Fates that is memorable besides
Corn.
like now? Oh, cool.
I can
cool.
tell-
Well, I'm just saying like besides the fact that Corrin's in Smash, can you tell me anything memorable from that game?
Yes, I can. The cutscenes, the music was actually really damn good. It has my favorite Fire Emblem song in the series. The two two sides are actually interesting, and when you combine forces, it's actually a lot of fun. It can be a very difficult game, but also very fun. There are a lot of things about that.
Honestly-
however, it's not as good as Awakening. Like nowhere near.
Honestly,
as good.
all I'll say about
wanna
it,
know about
all I
it
remember
for you.
from Fates is
Good team,
Camilla's thirsty personality.
See if you can convince me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that is true.
one of my favorite things is that one of my top comments on YouTube is Camilla is fucking obsessed with Corrin to the most
Gosh dang,
overzealous
guy! What is it now?
to the most overzealous degree.
The football team
Uh,
game never made it.
Here's the thing.
Oh no.
What- So one of my top comments on YouTube in Fire Emblem Warriors, you can have support conversations with certain characters.
Someone recognized the quarterback.
Camilla is
Brad
obsessed with protecting and being
Hold on.
motherly
no.
to
Washington Square
Corrin.
Arch. I
Should
think
I
this is
just-
next to ESU.
No, I was just saying. Oh no,
No,
because
he's
to catch,
responding
to
to
catch,
the game.
to catch people
know.
up, the entire football team is possessed and is here.
Oh, boy.
God
damn.
The
damn it.
football team.
They're
Not
all
the
Rhino.
goddamn football team!
They're like a
Yeah, and this is gonna be the biggest fight yet. This is also the finale to this little side quest arc. Finally, anyway, back to you. This is gonna be a lot of fights. Go ahead, Matt.
Anyway, so Camilla is obsessed with doing motherly things and taking care and killing anybody who comes between her and Corin.
Which is fair.
Even
Very-
family members?
Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, no, they're family members. Well, kind of. Corin's the adopted brother.
Well, no, I'm just saying, would she even kill family members if it meant protecting Corin?
Oh, yes! She will kill fucking anybody.
She would kill
even your
herself
old
to protect
daddy?
Corin.
She would, actually. You made that joke, but she would.
jeez.
Oh,
Run
What the?
Camilla's here!
It's a riot. They're just running from her.
But anyway, so Camilla can do that, but also in Fire Emblem Awakening, there's the character Frederick, who also is kind of like that. There's a support conversation between those two, and she mentioned in Fire Emblem Warriors, she mentions all of the creepy shit she does for Corin, including, I shit you not, bathing them. Bathing Corin. Even though they're, like, in their teens, like late teens, and Camilla's in her 20s. Yeah,
It would be a lot more awkward if it weren't for the fact they aren't related.
yeah, but, well,
Well,
even
related by
then,
blood, I should stress.
they're not related by blood, though. So, but yeah, no, so Frederick's response, instead of, all of the, so, hold on, you know what, I'm going to find my top comment on that.
Okay, I was gonna say one of the funny comments that Spider-Man just said was, "Geez, I wish these guys were persistent against state, like from ESU versus New York State University football." Anyway, we did it.
And that's that.
That was crazy.
And that is the last of the mind
was
controlled
crazy.
ones, right?
You're not the first one this happened to. Good news is, doctors check the others and they don't
Logan?
have any lasting effects.
Is that true? Is that true, Matt?
I don't know
Huh?
how to repay you.
The Mr. Negatives, when Mr. Negative possesses someone, there's no lasting effects. They can get usually back to normal afterwards.
I don't know, actually. In the comics, his powers are different.
Okay,
In the
fair
comics, his powers, like I mentioned, are based off of the light and dark force, which is also how Cloak and
okay.
Dagger get their powers.
Alright, let's finally go back to talk to the Dr. Ock.
But anyway, really quick, so the comment I put in, it's one of the top comments is, I love how Frederick's response to Camilla saying all the creepy things she does for Corin isn't one of concern, but one of, that's a brilliant idea! Crom, get over here to let me bathe you!
Oh my
No! Oh,
I never
jeez.
thought he was
Okay.
that bad, but
And
I
meanwhile-
guess that's just how it is when you have a fucking code.
You know what?
They're doing your
You
deed
say
for
that, meanwhile Robin's just glaring at him. It's like, only I do that.
Actually,
So yeah, Dr. Octavius wanted to Dr. Octavius needed to see us. He was like super. What's up, man?
Check the neurosensor.
you saying Robin just made me think of Batman's Robin,
Hey,
and
looky, Matt.
ooh, yay! I know what that is. We'll get
That's
to that.
it's supposed to be a college uniform, and look at these goggles.
Oh,
Used them in grad school when he had
You
to
know, I don't know. I feel like the
radioactive
costume could be a little bit more
Seeing
greener.
them keeps him humble.
it is green.
Well,
You'll see it later.
It's
Well,
fairly
he
it's
said
fairly
greener,
green.
Not that doesn't mean it already.
No.
Oh yeah, it could be bright
But-
neon green, but yeah, let's work
but
on this.
anyway.
Let's work on the sensor and help him out. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
More
Go ahead,
puzzles. So anyway,
Actually, now that I think about it, that suit looks like it could use a bit more latex.
anyway,
You know,
so
have you ever tried doing the trench coat look?
I like the trench coat look from the Raimi movie.
I like
Shut
it.
up.
I was just making a
Matt. It
joke.
was.
That-
All right, back to you, Matt.
All right, so
Go ahead with your Fire Emblem nonsense.
Shut the fuck up,
Your
motherfucker.
your fantasy nonsense.
Yeah, that's in the fucking. We'll explain that later. But
Yeah.
But yeah, no, actually, this has to do with you mentioning Robin earlier. For some reason, I was thinking Robin from Batman. And it just reminds me, the way you did Robin's voice reminds me of the one scene from the, I want to do the whole scene, but the scene from the Batman Ninja Turtles. Well, maybe you should be a little worried because there's, I'm going to say a 40% chance of lethal side effects.
Nice.
I agree with the turtle. Go stand over there.
Aw.
Okay. Yeah, and I agree with
Neurosense
Steve and I have a passionate kind of hate for the DC animated universe right now.
Well, mine's kind of as of recently, because at the time of us recording this, the Batman Hush adaptation was apparently leaked online, and not gonna mince words, I'm really not liking what they did to it, considering Hush is one of my favorite Batman stories.
Yeah,
Finished.
and
Oh, no.
personally, I'm one of those people that I never even really liked the
Alright,
connected,
one
the
more.
big DC animated universe, with the exception of Flashpoint and sort of and a bit of Suicide Squad Hell to Pay, but that's only because Reverse Flash stole the fucking show in those movies. But
You know, a thought just occurred to me, just all of a sudden. I know Jordy said she wanted to do the Injustice games for us at some point or another.
ooh, that'd be a lot of fun.
What if it comes to a point where we start running out, like, we use most of our DC tangents on Spider-Man and we have literally not much left for
That's-
Injustice?
I don't think
Talk
I'll be
about
tangents,
Marvel.
trust me.
Then we'll talk about Marvel.
Yeah, no,
There we go.
Just
yeah,
a thought.
yeah.
Oh,
But no.
and then cutscene. So actually, big cutscene coming up. But yeah, so we've just finished doing our best to make the neural network about as close to 1-to-1 as we possibly can, and
And also show that Doc Ock is a fucking hack.
All I'm going to really quick say is that I prefer the
I got it.
one-off
2.8
movies, which we
milliseconds.
need a fucking Kingdom Come movie, since
Good
that
work,
is my
Peter.
favorite DC comic of all time.
All right, let's try out the new neural network.
Yeah, speaking of movies, we still gotta get around to watching the Adam
Damn,
West
West
Batman
ones?
movies.
Yeah. All right, let's see
I mean,
how
hey,
it
they're great,
happens.
they're great movies.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we gotta
I
be
like
careful,
versus Two-Face.
Gotta be careful, because if we don't do this right, we're gonna fry his brain. So we're just gonna be ready,
Just have a hand on the button just in case.
just in case.
Well,
So
it's
let's
looking
see.
fine so
So
far.
this is the cool thing. He's not even moving his real hands. No, doesn't need to use a controller. He's just using his mind,
He's gonna crush
Whoa.
me.
And I wonder if every single wait,
just in case.
I wonder if
Whoa!
I wonder if
Whoa! That's not a human hand.
I wonder if every single arm is controlled by its own separate AI. I love the Raimi
It
films,
isn't.
but that is super fucking stupid.
Yeah, I know. You talked about that
Nice.
before.
Neural
And-
technology is great.
Not only that, but this is what happens when a mind like Octavius's can control something like this.
He goes mad with excitement.
Oh, we'll see.
I will be-
No. It gets better. I love this.
I will
be-
become the greatest juggler in the
Devil
world.
damn it! I was about to make that same devil damn joke.
Look at
Holy
it.
shit! Like, damn, Octavius, you like,
I will become the juggler.
like,
But hey, yeah.
like,
And-
this, again, he's controlling this all from his brain. He's,
Yeah.
I mean, if his hands weren't so shaky, he'd literally be that good at it.
Call that
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, that's the whole thing. That's
And-
like what he.
Here's a big thing that we.
Oh
You need some
no.
help?
Well, no, what's happening is that his muscle was preventing his hand from reaching all the way
Well,
back.
yeah, no,
It's,
and
again,
they
his
explain it here.
illness.
They literally explain it in this scene.
So we'll see. But yeah, dang, that was cool. I'm sorry,
What's
hype. It
going
was
on?
like, I was thinking Juggling 2. I was like, oh.
It's become that obvious. My doctors call it a degenerative neurological disorder.
I think most doctors
Probably
would call
caused
it
by
that.
overexposure to toxic.
Isn't it also known as Luke Gehrig's disease?
Sorry.
I
is
think?
this anything
Maybe
can do?
I
You already are.
There,
I guess they didn't want. I guess they didn't want to
worst
give it a
part is
full-on name to
only
try and
affects
create
the
some sort of
muscles.
timeless thing without.
Well, yeah, well, just to make it so that Doc Ock doesn't just suddenly die because his heart
No
stopped.
longer.
you know, actually, I'm basically going to say it's pretty much like Stephen Hawking.
You're the only one who knows, Peter.
Whatever
I can
his
see that.
disease was.
I'd like to keep it that way.
Well,
But yeah,
well, that was
keep this
a
going.
straight up paralysis, wasn't it?
No, it
Uh,
was a disease that he had.
it was a neurological degenerate. It was something like this.
future.
In fact, it's pretty much exactly what
I'm here to work for you
Doc Ock
because-
has.
Of what you've
So
done.
basically, what Doc Ock has is just an
That's not going
acute
anywhere.
version of it.
Yeah, like
But
it's
here,
a more
but we did
slower
it.
acting version.
And I said
we
acute,
did
not
it.
cute, like this
we-
is.
Yeah, that was cute.
Jumba, there's nothing cute about hearing loss.
There's nothing
No,
cute
there
about
really
two
is.
guys. There's nothing cute about a quick scientific bro
Before I
hug.
forget, the most fascinating article.
Oh,
For
man.
science.
Possible next step.
I
For
can-
science.
Okay,
and
I
for
would love
friendship.
it. If I was bored enough, yeah, part of me may. Part of me may not. I don't know. I'm wrestling with myself. Like, do I want to work? No, I don't know if I want to work or not. But I would love if I could make an edit of just cut back to the scene of them hugging, and then right as they hug, cut and just have "for science" above them.
Do it! Do it!
They're both science majors.
and add some confetti along with it.
Only a science major can hug another science major.
It's only fair.
You know what? No.
Science major lives matter.
Honestly, now I'm just thinking back to that whole scene with him juggling all those balls, and I'm just thinking, like, if you ever were to make prosthetic legs, just imagine the stupid shit he could do with that.
He'd be the ultimate hacky sack player.
No, he'd be the ultimate Cossack dancer.
That too.
That too.
Okay, so those are the blueprints.
Yep.
Why is it that I'm the only one that finds it funnier than it really is?
What, the juggling thing? Like, well,
No, not that. Just the idea that if he did have prosthetic legs, he'd just be the most bitchy Cossack dancer in the world.
Hey!
Even then, odds of injury is pretty high.
Just him dancing with that and all of his arms.
Wait.
Never mind the risk. We'll work them out.
I love that line. I
Gallium?
don't know why. I love that line because it's just so over enthusiastic. Like you need a gallium. Gallium!
Exactly. Hey, Doc. You may want to make sure that the left arm sticks on the left side. Brilliant. Why did I think of that?
Hey, Doc, I'm about to get some lunch. Would you like anything? Pastrami!
Oh,
Yeah,
Peter,
and
thanks for foreshadowing the obvious.
Oh, that was a buzzkill. Yeah, so basically, that was saying that Aunt May texting. But yeah, that was as James pointed out. Yeah, he was looking at the thing saying that the neural network may cause personality changes.
Yep.
As soon as I check.
So what do you think about that, though?
Telemetry!
I'll be back in a few hours.
To be honest, I
Well,
think that was
so-
kind of needless.
Well, I'm curious. I'm thinking, like, what do you think of it being that? I feel like that's like the weakest part of this whole explanation of why he became evil. Is
Honestly,
the idea
I
of
mean,
it,
like they already.
it's not like he's motivated. It's just his mind just got rewired.
Like yeah, like
Honestly-
No, okay, it's both. Actually, we'll explain it later.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like they already have something in, like, already implanted. The fact that, well, he is so bitter against Oscorp, and, well, just the fact that he nearly screwed over this entire research.
Actually,
Right.
and the thing I was going to suggest, and it's kind of not dissimilar to what Spectacular Spider-Man did, but also, like, playing up the idea of, like, how Otto's basically just been, like, pushed around and taken for granted all of his life, and it just eventually just bubbles up and snaps.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, maybe if nothing else, I could just see it, like, maybe not so much altering his personality, but maybe enhancing it, or, like, to a point
It
where
could be.
where
Yeah,
he
it could
does
be.
just take it all to heart and just go.
It could be.
doing
It
his
could be
thing.
some.
But-
Right. It could be something. It could be something similar. By the way, these are now the last puzzles of the game for
Like-
this. Like, I'm about to finish these optional
All
puzzles,
right,
but
but
I
like
can.
honestly, it just feels like that whole "you're from another dimension" thing all over again, where it wasn't really needed.
Was it from
Yeah.
here?
It's forces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not forces.
But-
yeah.
By the way,
What about you?
the one thing about Spectacular. All right, not just Spectacular. The current Spider-Man show, it has some really good casting, but also some of the strangest casting I have ever seen. Do you
Tom
want?
Kenny is Doc Ock.
No, different. Can I?
Oh, that one. My bad.
Can I?
thought
Can
you were talking
I?
about
Go ahead.
Can I
Ultimate.
please say?
That's
The,
fine, I just got my shows confused is all.
the interesting thing, you're thinking of Ultimate. Ultimate was the last one. The
I
most,
thought he was thinking of the Batman, the fact that Tom Kenny was the Penguin.
Oh yeah.
He is a good penguin, though. But
Anyway,
no,
back to you, Matt.
Yeah, so the current actor for Doc Ock in that show is Scott Menville. In case you're wondering, that's goddamn Robin from
Teen Titans.
Teen Titans. And the voice does not fit. Because
Well, I would
he uses his regular voice, which is the Robin voice,
Robin.
but a little nasally. That's it.
Like,
Well,
not just honestly, I do like Scott Menville's performance as Robin and all that, but it's like he's really one of the most one note actors I can think of beyond.
To be
Right.
fair, I fucking love that sketch that Thomas Sanders did when Vine was still a thing.
Oh,
It
yeah.
shows all of the actors for the Titans being their different characters.
and what can your
like,
power? What's your
What's your
power?
power? Oh, well, I can go Titans, go! Huh?
Cool. Let's go, and that's all Robin
And
does.
basically-
It's just
But no,
more for the fact that he actually is pretty good at what he does. It's just
And-
he's pretty much like it's just another case like Gilbert Gottfried or Patrick Warburton.
Actually,
And-
you know
wait,
what?
Wait, really, okay, really quick.
No, hang on, man.
Yeah, what?
Hype hasn't said anything in a little while.
That's true.
Well, I was just about to say, like, the more I think about it, like, I like Scott Menville as an actor, but you guys bring up an interesting point about the fact that he kind of, for all intents and purposes, is kind of a vocal one-trick pony. In fact, I want to ask, and I know that Matt's definitely going to take this as a hot take.
That looks right.
Would you argue he's just as bad, if not potentially worse, than Bryce Papenbrook? Because at least Bryce has had, like, the very...
Oh, hold on, Hype. I would say it depends. Which do you like more?
Sell his soul to keep the
Well, I'm more used to Scott's.
Yeesh, and here we see Doc working for AIM a bit
Well,
more.
it's the fact
so
that
would be the
Scott
problem.
is known for like 1 or 2 characters with similar voice. Bryce, my problem with him is that he is known for only 2 fucking characters that he plays in every single goddamn show. He either plays the dark-haired protagonist with unexplained bullshit powers, or the blonde-haired fuckboy that wants to get in every girl's pants.
And then there's Silver. And then there's Silver the Hedgehog.
And then there's that.
Well, my thing is that...
Lordy.
Norman that he
Sorry.
shared.
No, that's just me saying it.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, we're pretty much all done in the lab
Also,
for now. So
I apologize.
we got it in the park. We just finished up a whole. I feel like we just got a lot of therapy out there.
No kidding.
Just yeah. So yeah, that was it for that part. In the next part, we're gonna actually get down to some more story. Finally, I apologize for how much there's been going on right now. Also, I completely apologize. Oh, holy crap! So a couple parts ago, I mentioned that we had already done a segment with Miles Morales. I apologize. That will be in the next part.
Oh.
Stay tuned.
Gui, your favorite Spider-Man character's coming up.
She's too busy playing Spyro, though.
My favorite too.